So I quit dropshipping after making multiple 6-7 figures online with dropshipping over the past couple of years. Right now I'm currently actually at my mom's crib that I helped her purchase off of dropshipping profits. And just being in my old room, it just made me realize, one, obviously, first of all, how far I've come, right? Just being in the same room that I was literally grinding to be in the position that I'm in today. And then just two, it just made me realize how much has changed in the game of dropshipping. Now, let me clear some things up first real quick. The reason why I stopped dropshipping is solely because of saturation. I just think that this whole game of dropshipping, everybody knows what dropshipping is. It's saturated term and everything like that. But I know before you guys run to the comments real quick and say, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. When I say dropshipping, I'm not talking about the business model of dropshipping. I'm specifically talking about like old strategies of dropshipping, the traditional dropshipping, AliExpress, general stores, generic products, all that type of shit is mainly what I'm talking about when I say I stopped dropshipping and that it's saturated and that it's dead. And even after making like hundreds of thousands of dollars, like I personally started dropshipping in 2020 when I was 15 years old. Yeah, back then, like if you think about it, like when I first found out about it, it was not a lot of people talking about it. Like even TikTok wasn't even the way TikTok is right now, or how people were making videos about it and everything like that. And so it's like there wasn't a lot of people talking about it. There wasn't a lot of information about dropshipping. And if you found it, it was like a gold mine, basically. You just found gold. And that's how I felt when I found out about dropshipping back then. And obviously, like I said, I've made multiple 6 and 7 figures off of dropshipping since then, but so much shit has changed since then. And that's what people like, I feel like they fail to realize, that like the world that we live in is an adapting world. It's like it's always changing. And if you're not able to adapt, you're gonna get left behind, and you just have to learn how to adapt. It's literally the name of the game. And I feel like over the past couple of years, me being able to adapt has literally allowed me to continue to be successful with this business. I feel like that's the reason why I'm still able to run up online stores, online brands, and make money with ecom and dropshipping. The people that are making content today, I've been watching the same people since when I first started, and it's just crazy that like the strategies that they were teaching back then and that I was even using back then is still strategies that are being taught today. And it's like there's no way like people think they'll be successful using strategies from 5 years ago, 4 years ago, thinking it's gonna work today. And obviously I knew that as well, and I like changed, like I adapted, I learned new shit, I learned new strategies, and I feel like that's what's helped me today, like I said, be where I'm at today, be successful with dropshipping and all that kind of stuff. And for the people who genuinely think dropshipping is dead, I don't blame you, because you're using old strategies thinking that it's gonna work in today's business, and then it doesn't work and you say it's dead, which I don't blame you. The old strategies are dead. You're completely right. You get what I'm saying? On top of that, it's like the people that you go to learn from on YouTube, they're teaching these things like it's working for them. In reality, they're probably just affiliates for tools that they recommend, like AutoDS or like CJ dropshipping, all these little old strategy dropshipping stuff, or they're just making money off of selling you a course. And you guys take their information, you try to do it, and you lose hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars, and then you call dropshipping dead. When in reality, you just were using old, outdated strategies. I don't know why nobody really talks about it, but like what's really working now with ecom is hybrid branding. If you don't know what hybrid branding is in short terms, I guess it's basically when you brand an unbranded or an already branded product for yourself. And the reason why it's working so well is just because, like I said, the regular dropshipping, traditional dropshipping is dead. You know what I'm saying? It's not even dead. It's saturated is what I meant to say. Everybody already knows what dropshipping is. And when they see a dropshipping store, they see a dropshipping ad, they already know that, oh, this product is coming from China. Oh, this is a regular generic product that I can get on AliExpress. Like everybody knows that shit. And nowadays in 2025, the only places that people are going to be buying from is either from a legit brand or Amazon or maybe TikTok shop, right? That's the only places that people are really looking to buy. And why would they even buy from a legit brand? It's just because of like the brand feeling. Think about back then when you guys were like kids or whatever. Nobody wanted to wear like generic clothes or like the what are those shoes, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like literally in the fucking Vine or whatever, the meme, what are those, like nobody wants that shit. Everybody wants to fucking have some type of brand feeling or brand on them, just branding, right? So when you go out and you try to drop ship a product and it has no type of branding attached to it, you think people are gonna wanna buy from that shit? You get what I'm saying? Like people are not gonna wanna buy from something that's just generic. or general, nobody, even yourself. And then you could even think about like Louis Vuitton, right? Louis Vuitton is able to sell a t-shirt or Gucci or whatever. They just slap their logo on it and boom. Now this shirt that they're probably getting for less than $1, they're selling it for $1,000 and people are buying it. Why are they buying it? Just because of the branding that they have on it, the branding that's attached to it, the way that they make the customer feels from just having that on there. That's literally all it is. Or another example I can think of is the Starbucks coffee example, where it's like people can get a coffee for 99 cents, but they'd rather get a Starbucks coffee for $5 because of why? The branding on it, just the simple Starbucks logo on the coffee cup. And that's literally just branding. And if you think about the same thing for like a product that you're selling, let's say, for example, you're selling a skincare product, right? But let's say you're doing the traditional drop shipping way where you have a general store, you have no logo on your product image, no logo on your product and all that kind of stuff, right? People are going to see this and they're going to think the same thing in their brain as, oh, I can get a shoe that's unbranded, or I can have some Jordans. What are they going to always, what is the majority of people going to pick always? The Jordans, the Nikes. You go outside, you see how many people's wearing Nikes or whatever when they could be wearing an unbranded shoe. They're not going to. That's just the way humans are wired. That's just the way it's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just I guess, I don't know, the status, I guess, or the feeling that we feel off of wearing some type of brand or whatever. But it's the same thing about your product. Like, let's say, for example, you're running Facebook ads to like the skincare product, regular, no brand, generic or whatever. Somebody really, really wants to buy your product, but they come onto your website and they see, oh, there's no brand on it. This is probably some generic bullshit from China. And they really want to buy it. They're not gonna go back to Facebook and keep doing what they were doing, especially if they really want to buy the product. Where are they gonna go? They're gonna go to Amazon and they're gonna go buy it off of Amazon. So you just spent money on Facebook to give Jeff Bezos money, when all you had to do was just hybrid brand your product and they would have bought from you. Another thing is that when you hybrid brand your product, it's like, it gives them a sense of feeling like, let's go back to the skincare analogy or whatever, right? It makes them feel like you own that product. Like you actually made the product, and that they will not get the results, the same results that you may be promising your ad or your website if they try to buy another product, right? If they try to go on Amazon, they search for the same product and they see it. Even if they do that, they'll probably think, this is probably a dupe product, or the one that I saw, the brand, probably is the original one and it's gonna work the best. That's exactly how the customer is going to think. And so it's like they're forced to buy from you. It's like then at that point, you're not really even competing with Amazon, because they're not gonna wanna buy it off of Amazon. They're gonna wanna buy from the legit brand, because they are under the impression that you made that product, and the results that you're promising or whatever it is that you're selling on a product is only gonna be achieved if they buy from your brand because you made it or whatever. That's the power of branding. So I ain't gonna lie, I was just like in my room just thinking about this whole thing and like how like people are still not like tapping into like hybrid branding, and people are still running general stores, just dropshipping like it's 2020, not adapting. It's insane. Like, I want to even just show you real quick one of my stores. Like, this is just one of my hybrid brands right here. As you can see, it's at 7.1K for today, and I want you guys to check out the conversion rate as well. Look at this conversion rate, 9% conversion rate. A 9% conversion rate on a $7,000 day. It's like, because look, if you guys don't really know what a conversion rate, let me break it down real quick. Conversion rate is basically the rate that people are converting, right? So if 100 people go to your website, if one person buys, that's a 1% conversion rate. Now, usually with dropshipping, the average conversion rate is around 2 to 3%. Is around the average. With hybrid branding, you guys obviously seen my conversion rate on the average for dropshipping is way past it. It's like, what, 3x that amount. But with hybrid branding, the average conversion rate is like 6 to 10%. It's insane. Like a low conversion rate for me with a hybrid brand on my store, if I have anything lower than a 6%, I'm gonna be like, something's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where my expectations are. The average hybrid branding conversion rate is up there because people are obviously going to convert more on your website. When they come to your website and they get a nice brand feeling, they, you know what I'm saying? It looks like a legit brand and everything like that. But the thing about, I didn't even explain, the thing about hybrid branding is like, we're not investing all the money a legit brand takes. The whole reason of people starting dropshipping, doing dropshipping, right, is because of the risk factor. It's this low risk and it's easier to get into the game. You don't have to put a lot of money up front. And with a brand, when you do a real brand, you have your logo on your product, you have inventory, all that kind of stuff, is you have to put tens of thousands of dollars up front in order to do that. And you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to do that up front, you know what I'm saying? Because I've tried that in the past. After I was dropshipping, you know what I'm saying, I've tried to start some brand, I invested tens of thousands of dollars, all that kind of stuff. And then it's like, if the product fails, it's like now you're left with all this inventory. You can't sell it. And it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's not good. But the thing about hybrid branding is you don't need to invest all that shit up front. On the front end, on your video ads, your website and everything, you look like a legit brand, but on the back end, you're not a legit brand. You're not putting up tens of thousands of dollars up front in the beginning just yet. Obviously, you do want to convert into a legit brand, of course, but in the beginning you don't. And that's the whole beauty about hybrid branding, is you're getting these real brand results, these real brand sales, real brand conversion rate without actually being a real legit brand. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally was just like, damn, I need to like just talk about this topic real quick. I just randomly fucking picked up my camera and shit. Like I said, I'm literally spending the weekend at my parents' house right now. But yeah, like even speaking of like was in my closet and I found my first ever hybrid branding product that I ever ran up. This was back in end of 2023. This is kind of when I realized that hybrid branding is like the way to go. This is the moment that everything switched for me. Look at this product, Energix. This was the first product. So as you can see, I literally had my logo on it. It was these energy strips, right? And I even had people on subscriptions with it. That's the thing. Another thing about like the hybrid branding products and everything is the customers come back and back and back again and again and again, bro. So this was the first ever product that I had hybrid branded and shit. I literally found this in my closet, like these little energy strips. And I ran up about, I think $100,000 the first month of launching this. And that's really when I realized like, it's like nobody was talking about it obviously at that time. Now like a little bit more people obviously are talking about it, including myself. But that's like the moment where everything like changed for me. And I realized that like, this is the way to continue drop shipping in the future and shit. And from there, I've only been running hybrid brands for all of my drop shipping stores and shit like that. But yeah, I just wanted to make this quick ass video just to kind of break that shit down for y'all boys and shit like that. I hope y'all enjoy this shit. Yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video.